Got my key in the door. I can't help thinking you'll be there. Oh, I keep falling back, acting so damn insecure. Don't get me wrong, when I wake in the morning, all of these feelings are gone. Why you?
So as you guys could probably tell by the title, I'm currently in London. I'm in my sister's accommodation. I'm basically gonna be here for a week to just study with her and just get a feel of what it's like to live here. And I keep coming here because I just want to like live here already, but I'm supposed to be moving here in a couple of months, so we're just like getting the hang of what it's like to live here. It's currently 10 a.m. We woke up at about 7, and as you saw earlier, I was like editing in the room for a while, and now we're gonna go to a cafe and I'm gonna finish up editing my video and then start studying because I really need this video finished by today, and then as soon as I finish it, I'll start like studying intensely. So as most of you guys know, I'm actually supposed to be studying in London next year. I'm really hoping that I will be. Like, I didn't even apply to universities in my own country, but during my trip I was kind of hoping to visit some of the universities and see what they're like, but as we can see, there was a little turn of events and I could not visit. I literally could not leave the house. Most of the world right now is in self-quarantine. This is basically the perfect time to do some university research and kind of decide where you want to go. There's basically a perfect app that will make you compare universities and courses much easier, and you don't have to deal with like the pressure of searching every university website on its own, doing all the research on its own. It's all compiled in like a little app, or you can use the website. Basically, the Uni Compare app is free on all app stores, and you can basically use it to compare universities, courses. You can see all the open days and one like long list, so it's not overwhelming that you have to try to find each university's open day. Literally, if you go on your feed, the open days come up here and you can do view all. You literally have a calendar of them here. And also on this app, you can even reserve your place for the open day. Also, when I got this app, I had already known which universities I want to go to, but as I'm currently in the stage of receiving offers, I have no idea what universities I'm going to choose for my firm and my insurance. So I'm actually currently using this app to try to decide like what two are my favorites. So if there's a certain course or university that you know you like, you can save it. They'll be all together so you can like quickly compare them all. Also, the feed is personalized, so they basically recommend a couple of universities for you here. Like, they even have personal statement help. You can book an open day. You can even message some of the universities directly. Oh, and also another thing, you can calculate your UCAS points on here. Some of the universities have the points as an entry requirement, so you're basically gonna see like which university works good for the grades that you're expecting to get. In general, this app is really helpful if you're kind of stuck and trying to make a decision of what university you want to choose, because it took me like 3 months to choose my universities, and if I had used this app, it would have taken me like a couple of days. The link to download the app will be in my description. Let's go back to the video. It is extremely cold and windy and raining outside, and this is one of my only hoodies that actually has a hood because my coat does not have any hood. So change of clothes, but it's fine. This looks so sketchy. Because it's literally... Oh, because it is sketchy. Well, a little bit. Where are we going now? I don't know what the places are called. No, but like the place. Oh, the Stratford station. No, like how high, like where are we going? Yeah. Oh, that's literally what I said. Uni campus. We could be dancing in the stars. We could be floating on the way. As long as I'm safely in your arms, and it don't really matter where we stay. So I've just been told that all schools in Ireland have now been cancelled for 2 weeks because of the virus, which is not a good thing, but it's a good thing that schools are closed. So we are currently in one of the classrooms in university, in my sister's university, and I finished editing my video in that cafe, and now I'm just gonna upload the video, post on my Patreon, and like submit a video to someone. Yeah. Natasha, what are you doing?
I'm studying for my exam.
What exam?
Weird. Management of innovation.
Marketing things. Also, a fun story. My phone almost got stolen. Basically, like, we were sitting in Starbucks and someone came over to us, like, asking for money, but they had, like, a paper and they put the paper on the table. Like, so well, something was written on the paper. And at first, when they came over, I was trying to read what was on the paper because I was really interested. Then they wouldn't leave for, like, 10 seconds. And, like, usually those type of people, like, if they come over, they would usually leave after, like, 5 seconds. Like, if you kind of, like, do this with your head, like, they'll leave. But he was just standing there for, like, 15 seconds and we were just like, no, sorry. All my technology was all over my table. Like, my camera was here, my AirPods were here, my computer was here, my phone was there. And then I started feeling self-conscious and I was like, not self-conscious, but I was like, I gotta make sure all my electronics are near me. And then I start looking for my phone and I see it's under the paper in his hand and he's holding my phone about to like leave, and like the paper was there. Like, he put the paper on top of my phone. Okay, this is a really bad example, but pretend this is the paper. He put it on top of my phone and it covered like everything, and then he was holding the paper and my phone under it, and then I see my phone like floating and I just like grab it out of his hand and I felt really bad, but at the same time, like, he's trying to steal my phone. Like, I shouldn't feel rude. My heart went crazy, and then he got kicked out by one of the Starbucks people. Now I feel like I'm gonna be more careful with my technology because I'm actually really bad with looking after it. I kind of just like let it be wherever because I never feel like it would happen to me, and then it almost did happen. My phone almost got stolen, so making eye contact with people across the door. Oh my god. I'm gonna start with physics, potential difference, and capacitance. I have a list of things I have to do while I'm here, and I told Natasha to choose one because I start chapters that I like and then I avoid everything I don't like. So I wanted her to choose so it's not like a biased opinion, and she chose physics. So shopping time. Natasha wants to buy food for a week because she's scared of the coronavirus. She doesn't want to admit it, but that's what she thinks. So it's 5 p.m. now and we have to come home because Natasha has some RA duties. People don't know what that is. It's basically she's like a resident advisor in her accommodation. So while she's doing that, I'm gonna sit in her room and study, and then when she's finished, we're gonna go downstairs into the study rooms of this accommodation and gonna study there. We went grocery shopping and it's actually kind of scary. Like, all the hand soap are sold out. Almost all the toilet paper is sold out. There's no hand sanitizers, obviously. I'm not kidding. I don't know why. I'm sitting in the room and I'm supposed to be studying for like 45 minutes now and I can't focus because it's currently the 12th of March and so much is happening with the coronavirus and everybody's always talking about it, and people are like, don't start panic, don't start being scared, but the panic is getting to me and I don't know why. And it's like I'm sitting at the bed and I'm like, okay, time to focus, and I can't. Like, I actually can't focus right now. So basically all the schools in Ireland have now been officially closed for 2 weeks. So I'm gonna be basically online schooled for the next 2 weeks, and that's why I'm like, what? Like, it's such a weird concept to me. Like, that's never happened, and like that made it real. Like, obviously we heard about the coronavirus and everybody was talking about it, but the fact that I now have like online school for 2 weeks, like, that just made it so real. I'm like, what? This is actually happening? What? I haven't really been able to focus, haven't been able to get off Twitter because I'm just researching all these things. I need to stop because it's stressing me out. It's not helping me, it's distracting me, and I'm just hoping that it does not rise at such like exponential levels. Almost all schools in Europe have been closed, so hopefully the rates don't go as high as they are right now, because right now they are like pew. Food time. I'm trying to show you your food, but you kind of ate yours already, but yeah. Thank you. So good morning, happy Friday. Today my skin is portraying my stress, which I don't want to portray, but today we're gonna stay inside for a little while because the places we were at yesterday have now had cases. We're gonna study downstairs for most of the day today because there's like study rooms downstairs in the accommodation. So we're gonna stay there for most of the day just because we don't want to go outside right now. But honestly, probably by the end of the day we probably will go somewhere, because if we stay in the house all day, we're gonna get unmotivated and tired and so hot. I want to pick up the bowl, but I can't. I have my oatmeal and my tea, and since I'm apparently now being homeschooled for 2 weeks, I'm gonna check if I have any work up by my teachers so far, because it's currently 9:35 and I checked about like 30 minutes ago and they had nothing up. So I want to see if they're gonna have anything up now. So far there's no work up. So we're currently in a silent study room, but there's no one here, so we don't have to be silent. And I'm basically doing physics all day. I keep checking like the online school thing, but none of my teachers are uploading anything, so I'm kind of just doing my own study. But
Making money like a mint, laying in my ice like shrimp, mint condition that I'm in, coming with the freshness. Yeah, I got that brand new shit. I bought it so I don't pay rent. All my boys are pussy.
we're in Jubilee Mall, I think, in Canary Wharf, and we're gonna do some work here for 2 hours. Finally, my teachers actually put up my homework, and now I kind of wish I didn't see it, because it's not really nice homework.
Green, slick and clean, so he buy me nice things. I fin, bigger bling, only register ka-ching, too hike.
Things are only getting a little bit worse, so we're going to the shop and we're gonna buy some groceries. Oh my god. And we're gonna be self-isolating and not leaving the house for the next 4 or 5 days because we're really scared. I mean, I'm not super crazy scared, but it's just like the better thing to do.
I think it's because it's like the student population is just getting very affected right now.
Yeah, a lot of people on campus are getting it, and it's campus that we were on. Also, apparently there's already like someone here who's self-isolating because they feel sick. So
And my phone was sick the other day.
yeah, her flop.
It is now about a week later. I'm at home. Basically, this was supposed to be a whole weekly vlog, but we had to self-isolate, and honestly, that demotivated us so much. And for a couple of days we were studying a lot, but it was always in the same spot because we couldn't leave the house basically. But then later, like, I got really demotivated because at this time it's really difficult to stay productive. Basically, I had to skedaddle out of there as soon as I could, and when I went to the airport there was only 10 people on my flight out of 160. So it was really surreal, very weird to be in an empty airport in London. But I got out of there real quick before they closed any borders. I don't think they're gonna close borders between Ireland and England, but you never know. Now my school is most likely gonna be cancelled for 16 weeks now, not 2. Hope everyone is staying safe, and I will see you guys soon because I'm gonna try to have more videos because self-quarantine time.